Hello everyone, I'm Sheridan Plummer of First National Bank, and welcome to another new and exciting episode of First National Bank Notes. Today I'm here with Viewfort Carnival Queen contestant Gabrielle Popo, representing First National Bank at the Viewfort Queen Show on June 22nd.
Hi everyone.
In today's headlines, First National Bank is the first St. Lucian company to publish its annual financial report in Creole and English.
First National Bank helps lay the foundation for the rebuilding of the Folk Research Center.
And First National Bank welcomes a new game changer to our brand new SME Corner. Stay tuned for the details in this new 2019 edition of First National Bank Notes.
Born from the same soil, growing stronger.
Raised of our own sweat and toil, doing it together.
Our bank for you and me,
Taking us forward so proudly.
First National Bank, the best of who we are. First National Bank, together we'll go far. The pride of St. Lucia, here to stay.
Growing up, growing stronger, it's a First National way.
Every day we're banking better, faster and smarter, convenience like no other.
First National Bank,
The best of who we are. First National Bank, together we'll go far.
we'll go far. For decades every day, it's clear, it's true.
First National Bank, we're here for you.
Are you familiar with the term bilingual? It is commonly used to describe a person or thing using or involving two languages. At our shareholders meeting held earlier last month, First National Bank introduced the first ever bilingual annual financial reports, written in both Creole and English.
Vouer la Guasala sous Premier Banque Nationale. Tout peuple directeur, tout le monde qui travaille, tout le monde qui servi banque là. Puisque banque ça a été établie pour développement Saint-Lucie, surtout petit peuple là.
The opening prayer to First National Bank's recent annual general meeting was the key to discovering the delightful surprise which soon followed. The bank presented its annual financial report in both English and Creole. According to the chairman of the board of directors, Nigel Fulgence, as an indigenous bank operating in St. Lucia for over 80 years, going bilingual was the only way to truly consider First National Bank as the people's bank.
As a domestic bank, we think we should be communicating in both language to our customers. Some customers feel more comfortable communicating in Creole, so we're going to adopt at our operations that we can speak Creole to the customers who speak Creole so that they could be more comfortable to do business. As a domestic bank, it's necessary we adopt our languages.
The bank shareholders also welcomed the idea and congratulated the bank for being the first to adopt the initiative.
This year, reading the 2018 financial statements of First National Bank made very, very pleasant reading. I am very passionate about our Creole language. And when I realized that the statement was produced in both Creole and English, my goodness, I was very elated. I'm not sure if you've been following my debates in the House of Assembly, but during the last budget debate, I made particular mention that it is about time we introduce Creole in our school curriculum and formalize our Creole language.
I was most impressed when I opened the annual report and I saw it was both in English and Creole. I thought, wow, what a great initiative and foresight. And it reflects, we are essentially a bilingual country, and for a bank, First National Bank, who's really been positioning itself as the local and most domestic bank we could find in St. Lucia, showing to us, well, we're just not local in name or local in our approaches, but also local in what we do as well. So I thought that was very commendable of them.
As a shareholder, Mr. Antoine also had some positive remarks about the bank's leadership and overall financial performance for the year 2018.
One of the words we heard today was phenomenal. And certainly in a culture or environment where banks have been struggling with non-productive loans, seeing how First National has been performing, it's a testament to how great the management is working and what the things they are doing. So certainly the strategic plan they have, it's working. And my only thing to them is to say that continue working at it, and they're good board members, they're good shareholders as well. Do not get offended when shareholders push you, because it's through pushing you that you get better. And they've certainly been doing a good job, because if you look at the profit levels this year, they're great.
First National Bank's Board of Directors have issued a very special thank you to its management, staff, shareholders, and customers for their invaluable contribution to the bank's overall success in 2018 and beyond.
You are watching First National Bank Notes.
When we come back, the FRC gets a huge boost in their renovation plans, and
Mr. Darren Charles is the next game changer of our SME Corner.
next.
I've never been afraid of hard work, not even dirty work. I worked in a hotel, bar, even a pig farm. I started selling fresh coconuts at the back of my little pickup. It was hot and hard work, but I believe in myself. One day, Miss Sylvia Alce from First National Bank, who bought from me, told me, when you're ready, come see me. So one day, I did. I like to tell them at the bank, you're just like me, local, natural, and full of fresh ideas, but it's true. It wasn't easy trying to be the first to supply fresh bottled coconut water to a large supermarket chain. But with my banker and my wife, we became a powerful team, and that's how Fresh Nuts was born. Where else but St. Lucia? Who else but First National Bank would partner with a former pig farmer to build a business from coconuts? First National Bank, local and supporting small businesses like myself.
The founding directors of the Folk Research Center have recently established a rebuilding fund to reconstruct and remodel what was once destroyed by fire in March last year. As an indigenous financial institution who believes in sustaining St. Lucia's rich heritage, First National Bank donated a sum of $10,000 to go towards the project.
Folk Research Center, pas brûlé, c'est maison qui brûlé.
According to Monsignor Patrick Anthony, the FRC isn't just a St. Lucian institution, but it's known regionally and internationally by universities around the world for its critical emphasis on research and the documentation of St. Lucia's history and cultural heritage.
FRC c'est tchè nous, FRC c'est l'esprit nous. Quoi, en nom du peuple Saint-Lucie, moi je veux remercier Premier Banque Nationale pour grande contribution qu'ils ont fait pour aider nous quand nous commençons pour nous ça rebâtir Folk Research Center. Et pour moi, ça c'est un grand honneur et puis un plaisir, puisque ça veut dire nous comprendre valeur qu'on nous. Première Banque Nationale, c'était ça nous créé Banque Peuple là, Penny Bank. Hein? C'était là les pauvres allaient. Et c'est là qu'ils apprennent, ils commencent à comprendre manière ça, mettez l'argent, quittez l'argent, profiter. Et c'est même bagage travail là, FRC a fait. Nous voyons des peuples là, comprendre valeur, comprendre tradition, comprendre l'histoire. Comme ça, la relation entre Première Banque Nationale et puis Folk Research Center, comme ça.
It's jam time!
The FRC hosted a fundraiser earlier this month at the Pigeon Island National Landmark, featuring the attractive lineup of local and regional artists who also came out to support the cause. First National Bank's $10,000 donation went towards the organization of FRC's Viva Groovy Socalypso event, which turned out to be a huge success by all accounts.
Folk Research Center is a national treasure. It's you know it's more of the National Archives, the history, the literature, the documentation of a country's journey and its people. And similarly, First National Bank, having been here for 80 years, this year is 81. We too have a story. We too have a journey as well. And so it really is a collaboration between two national institutions to sort of propel our people, our traditions, our culture, create that awareness, leave that legacy, that documentation that is so critical for the upcoming generation.
Before the fire, the Folk Research Center housed an extensive library of publications, audio-visual recordings, and photographs, and was the major study center for work carried out into St. Lucia's folk culture by both nationals and visiting researchers and students.
If you didn't tune in last week, you would have missed the launch of our all-new SME Corner. This segment features the outstanding game changers from our 2019 calendar. But today, we'll be talking to Mr. Darren Charles, owner and founder of the construction company called Structure.
So first and foremost, I own two businesses. Structure Inc., which is the construction aspect of it, where we do residential and commercial construction. And I also own Villa Poirier, which is a short-term rental unit. Holiday rentals, that's what we do. I started with property management for Brian Dahe, Bright Properties. He's somebody that owns a vast number of properties on the island. And the interesting thing about him, everything that he owns, he builds. So me being a property manager with him, I mean, he would see something, visualize it, plan it, and execute. Now that's the thing that got me really interested in that. So starting with him, I looked at how he operated, I spoke to the engineers, the guys on ground, and I just it's something I just really wanted to do. And with his direction as well, he was the one who asked me to go out and do it. My first ever project I did was for myself. Okay, so the main challenge would be supply. We have a limited number of home improvement stores on the island, and at the end of the day, they all are owned by one person. So you would need lumber, you would need paints, you would need X, Y, and Z, but you can't get it in one-stop shop. So you have to physically drive to this one, that one, and the other. And at the end of the day, you spend, 3-4 hours trying to get everything in order, and you still end up not getting what you need. So then you have to physically order the items. That causes a delay. I mean, you have to speak to your clients about that and let them know it's not, it's just a whole time-consuming process. One of Structure Inc.'s main successes is knowing that we provide for our team members. On any given day, on any given site, we have about 25 workers. And just knowing that at the end of the day, the fortnight or the month, we make a contribution to those guys to help their families and themselves. This is one of the things that is most dear to us. Just like Structure Inc., First National Bank is a local company. Customer service unsurpassed. One phone call and business is done. I highly recommend First National Bank to anybody.
We've now come to the end of this week's episode of First National Banknotes.
And I invite you all to come and support me on June 22nd at the Philip Massey grounds. I am your delegate number 1 representing First National Bank. Thank you, First National, for being here for me.
Don't forget, we're open every Saturday morning from 8 a.m. to 12 noon at our various locations. You could view this show again right here every Wednesday on HTS at 8 p.m. or go online at www.firstnationalbankonline.com. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm Sheridan Plummer.
And I am Gabrielle Popo.
See you next time. And remember, First National Bank is here for you.